Hi, I'm Annette.
And I'm Brian.
And one of the things we want you to do in this course is think about how you learn. So we're going to do this on something simple like juggling. So I'm going to teach Brian how to juggle. Okay,
right.
Brian, you watch me juggle. There you go. Got it?
All right, let's try.
Oh dear, that's not so good. So I guess you see the moral of this story. You're not going to learn by just looking at me or Brian doing the problems. So we're going to break it down. This first very simple step might be something that you think is trivial, but it's an integral part of juggling. In fact, it's the basic step. So you're going to throw this ball and catch it in the opposite hand.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're going to throw it from the opposite hand back again. Now there are a couple of things, a couple of fine points in this step that it's not obvious that they're necessary yet, but when you start to integrate this into the bigger picture, it's important that you don't throw the ball way too high. So you're going to throw this ball so that its highest point is about maybe eye level, forehead level, but not way, way up there. Now, Brian's a natural, right? Okay. So Brian's got this down. Now, it might take a lot more practice, but the important thing is practice to master this first step. Next step. Take a second ball, and now throw the first one to the opposite hand, and then when it reaches its highest point, throw the other one back again. So let's start with what looks like my left hand on this video, but it really is my right hand because you're looking at a mirror image. So you're going to throw from right to left, and then left to right back again, and then stop. So 1, 2. Sometimes it's good to count to get a rhythm here.
1, 2.
And you want to let go of the second ball when the first one is at its highest. So 1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Now you can do this without paying attention to these details, but when it comes to integrating it in the bigger picture, you need to pay attention to these finer details. Okay, now the next step is to transfer this knowledge to the opposite side. It's just a mirror image of what we've done. It's easy to say, but it's more difficult to do. So now start with the opposite hand and go 1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2. Oh!
Okay.
Working on that. 1, 2.
So again, it requires practice
1, 2.
to master
1, 2.
every step.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ah. 1, 2.
All right. I think
Working
Brian
on it.
might have had some prior practice of juggling. Okay, now Brian, I think you're ready.
All right.
We have all the steps. The last step is integrating them.
No pun intended?
No pun intended, indeed. So this is not as easy. We have all the steps. All you have to do is keep going.
Okay.
So you go 1,
1,
2,
2,
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So you see, integration, when you have all the steps, it requires that extra bit of practice to put them all together. And that's something you want to start doing way before your exam on the math problems.